Well, hi there, guys. Welcome in my very, very crammed garage, shed, whatever you want to call it. There's actually not really much room here anymore. But, well, even though it's late, a Merry Christmas anyway. It's a few days after, I know, it's the 29th. I'm sharpening up the bigger saws. Usually I only work with top handle chainsaws, but I do have many bigger saws and I really love doing some felling. So it's time to sharpen up these beasts. What do we have here? A 500i with what is it, 25-inch bar, 560 with 20-inch, I guess, 592, 36-inch bar, 550 Mark II with a 15-inch bar, an 066 with a 32-inch bar, I think. 395. I guess that's also well, it's a 30-inch, I think, 30-inch. 572, 20-inch, and the 3120 and the 064. They are still tucked away nice and warm. I won't take those. I think this is enough. I'll be felling some big red oaks tomorrow. And well, that's going to be fun, man. It's square file chain, skip tooth, an oddball for the European market, but I like it a lot. Strong saw, great chain and bar, Shugihara, really lovely. Nowadays, I mean, the newer Husqvarna bars, those are nice as well. This one is made by Tsumura, for the European market at least. I think in North America you got Shugihara as well, stamped over with the Husqvarna brand name. These red oaks have to go because they are an invasive species, as they say, and I don't really care about that, but the owner of that piece of land does, and he wants those trees removed to allow native trees to grow again. And I don't know what to expect, so I'll just bring enough to meet any expectations. So I just sharpened up this one by hand. Let's see that nice C over here. Nice C, you see. I always pay a lot of attention to the corners, the angles, and as Bucking Billy Ray Smith says, the gullet. Get the gullet. Make room for chips to get scooped out of the cut. And that's what the gullet does. Anyway, this is what I used. Just a file. Flat file. 7/32 for 3/8 chain. I didn't use these. Just I'll grab them out for reference. I don't like these, you see. Let's say you sharpen this tooth here. Accordingly, you have to lower this depth gauge, right? But as you can see, when you place it on the chain, it lays on 1, 2, 3, well, four teeth. So you get an average over 4 teeth. An average over 4 teeth is not finely tuned, because this one, even though I pay attention, this tooth might be shorter than the rest of them, and thus the depth gauge for this tooth, when you take an average over 4 teeth, might not match up with his own chisel. Anyway, so I like these better, much better. And when you place this one on top of the chain, sorry for the light there, but it only references the chain itself and one chisel. And that's exactly the chisel that I want to be referenced by this gauge. You see? It only picks the chisel that I want to be gauged, so I can file it accordingly. That's only a very slight aspect of hand filing this chain. It's not too difficult to hand file a chain, especially when you do it more often. And what I will do in the next video, when I got more time, I'm going to explain all the options. At least I'm going to try, because I think maintaining a chain is so important. I mean, the whole word chainsaw even starts with chain. Without the chain, you can have the best, biggest, baddest cutter head in the world, fastest running, doesn't matter. If that chain doesn't bring the message to the wood, you won't get anywhere. You want this chain to transfer all the power in this machine to the cut. You want this chain to be as sharp as can be. You want it tuned to perfection, to take away vibrations, to make the work more pleasurable and less tiring, and to even to preserve your machine, because if the chain does its work well, the machine will suffer less. So I think I will make an entire small episode about filing, because I think you shouldn't be afraid to try. If you try to file yourself, you will save money, you will do it more often, your experience will be more pleasurable, it will be better for everything, also your wallet. You shouldn't be scared of it. I mean, there's so many options. A somewhat sharp chain that you did yourself is always better than a dull chain that you continue with too long because you don't want to go to a store to let it be sharpened for you. So at least try it, you know. I love these plates because, well, just showed you why. Just remember all the different chains. Oh, there goes one already. They have different depth gauges. This is a 0.325. This is a 3/8 the low profile. This is a 404. I don't even know what I dropped. This is a 3/8 conventional normal chain for the bigger felling saws. Now let's see, where the hell did I drop that one? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Anyway, I won't be showing you much filing. Sure, I'll show you a bit, but there's already so much on the internet that you probably don't need any in-depth video material of how to file a chain. If I can recommend a couple, you could go to Buck and Billy Ray Smith's page, and he has an awesome array. I don't even know how many, maybe 20, maybe 30 videos about all the different ways to sharpen up your chain. I just want to show you some options, and I think I will do it by budget, from cheap to expensive, and I hope to make you comfortable with sharpening your own chain, because you shouldn't bring them away to a shop The result might be not desirable. That might be expensive, and you probably will wait too long. Get that chain sharp and keep it sharp. That will be my New Year's message to everybody. I think I will film some of the work tomorrow, just for fun. Try out some different things. I don't know what to expect, but they said they were large, so that's why I'm bringing out the big guns. The reason that I was asked to come is because they don't have saws that are big enough themselves. But maybe they lack experience as well. I don't know. And I only fell trees, I don't know, 20 times a year or so. Every other week once, you know. That's not much. I'd rather do it every day, but pruning is my main business. Pruning makes my household survive. It's how I make my money. But I sure love felling. I loved it since I was a small boy. Running up to the forest where my uncle would be busy with his chainsaws, dreaming of the day that I'd be running one myself. Now look at me. This is only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 22. It's got eight pruning saws. I got, I don't know, 10 middle class and a few bigger ones. 22 saws. The dream has hatched into a beautiful reality. I really do like my job. And I also like when it gets a bit difficult, because I like to get creative with stuff. But what I like most is getting everything tip-top in order. Man, it's great, you know, the best feeling when you have a dull chain that doesn't want to cut. You file it, even maybe just a few minutes, you know, slightly in between the filling up of the gasoline and the oil. Just a few strokes, and then when you start the next tree, it flies through, man. It's sharp. It's one of the best feelings. You did it yourself, you know. Got something to be proud of. So there we go. Will be a great day tomorrow. I hope for better weather, because I'm so tired of this gray, misty, rainy even. It's not rain, but it's more like a drizzle. I'm so tired of that. A bit of sun would do me good. You can hear it in my nostrils. I'm a bit nasal in my speech because, well, as soon as you get this weather, I'll be getting a runny nose. Yeah, they don't get a lot of exercise, but tomorrow will be a really nice day. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to try out new stuff. This, by the way, is a real oddball machine, because well, it has a dual port muffler. You don't see these things in Europe much either. Now that's a fun machine. It was not expensive. I paid $350 for it. It's an older machine, but it's in great condition. This one is brand new. The 500i is pretty new as well. The 392 is pretty new as well. These are older, but I love every one of them. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to be making the sharpening video, and it will be aimed at material. I want to show you what kinds of stuff you can buy and how easy or difficult it is to use them, so that you might try one or two and be happy, sharpen your own chains, save money. Be sure to always got a sharp chain. Mine hardly ever gets dull because I constantly sharpen between every other filling up of the gasoline. They will get one or two swipes and they will stay sharp. They will always run great. Don't be afraid for filing. Don't be afraid for sharpening your own chain. So that will be the message. Anyway, if you won't be seeing me anymore this year, I want to wish everybody a very great last day of the year. A great party in the evening. Lots of fine foods and drinks. Hopefully some nice fireworks. Don't blow yourself up. Some people tend to do that. Anyway, yeah. Don't blow yourselves up, guys. I mean, I'm serious. That's important not to do so. Wear goggles, all that stuff. Because somebody else might be lighting a firecracker or an arrow and might save you an eye if you put on goggles. I don't know how bad it is in your part of the world, but here stuff gets blown up. The Dutch are crazy, but so am I. Anyway, have a great New Year's Eve, people. Celebrate. Think about the last year, what went well and what didn't go so well. Learn from it. Start the new year with new energy and make it the best years up till now. Best year up to now. And have fun. That's the most important. I mean, there's so much nastiness in the world. Have fun, people. Go out, have fun. Do all the things you ever dreamed of, 2025 will be a nice year to start with these things. Buy yourself a new chainsaw. That's what I do. I do it too often. I'm very lucky my girlfriend doesn't kick me out. But anyway, yeah, have fun. Goodbye. See you in the new year.